What's up, guys? I'm the Black One here, and here we go with Minecraft. Once again, this is going to be a Redstone video, more like a Redstone show-off video of this machine right here. This device. This is a very useful device if you have Redstone circuits that are long ways away and you need multiple lines. So let's start with a quick example right over here. Let's say you have a block. This is your input, right? A button on a block. And this is your output to, let's just say to here. And our light is our output. And so let's say you had 5 different lights. Let's say it was your name. So let's say it was I'm the Black One. We had one button for the I'm, one button for the black, one button for the, and one button for the one. You'd have to make 5 different, with conventional redstone methods, you have to use 5 different lines, 5 different independent input and output systems. So 5 independent wires, which, you know, for a distance like this, really isn't that big of a deal, you know. Just this many. I mean, this is what I would do in my world. I would just have 3 separate lines. But let's say you're going from here, you know, all the way over to, you know, the other side of that heart over there, that pink thing with the pink wool, that's a heart, or to that red pillar. Let's say you're going from here all the way to that red pillar. Running 3 lines from here to that red pillar is going to cost 3 times the amount of redstone, which, let's say we're 200 blocks away. That's 600 redstone. That's a lot of redstone just for 3 separate wires. So what this device is, this is a multiple signal wire, or this is a combination of encoders and decoders. Now I'm not a computer brainiac, but I feel like I've got a pretty good understanding of what all these different things do. And this wire was just for testing purposes, so it has no purpose anymore. Oh, great timing. The sun's about to go down. So basically, what this does, I'm going to explain a couple parts of this function here. So here, these are where the inputs are. Let me just go ahead and make this so it's simple so everybody can see the couple differences. So this is signal 1. This is signal 2. And this is signal 3. Now, signal 1, signal 2, signal 3, input 1, 2, and 3, whatever you want to call them. You know, it's okay. We'll do this at nighttime because you'll be able to see the lights come up, and maybe that'll make it easier for you guys to see what's going on. So this device right here is actually a very simple. It's a very simple device. I think I have one right over here somewhere. Oh, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Right over here. This is something I'm not going to explain in this episode, so never mind. So this is a monostable circuit, and basically what this does is it changes a button pulse, which is, let me go ahead and lay down a block and a button. This is how long a button pulse is. You can just see it lights up the redstone for a little bit. Let me just put a light on the end of it. So, you know, it's like a second. It's a little bit over a second, it feels like. So a monostable circuit basically takes that pulse and shortens it, so by a lot. So watch that light will just flicker. Just flicks on and flicks off really quick. And the way that it works is that when you hit the switch, both of these redstone torches on the side turn off. And because they both turn off, this torch turns on for a slight amount of time powering this wire. Now, there is also, there's one input and 3 outputs from this block. One output is this torch, another output is this torch, and the last output is this repeater, which pulls the power from this block to this block, which then turns it back off, turns this torch back off, so as in, you know, the state that it is right now. Now, since torches are 1 tick delay, I had to set this to 3 ticks delay, so that there's enough time for this torch to just flicker on and off really quick. So you'll see that torch flicker on and on, or on and off. Oops. It's really quick. I hope you guys understand that. That's a very old circuit. It's been around for a long time. So basically, the reason I wanted that is because it makes sending these signals easier. So this is what we would call a encoder. So this encodes a signal, or think of it as a specific signal. And one way to do that in Minecraft is to separate the signals by a certain amount of time. So what happens, this is signal 1. So signal 1 splits, it goes into here, which is 12 ticks of delay, and then here is 1 tick of delay. So what will happen is when I hit that button, a pulse will come in here, and as soon as 1 tick is done, it'll shoot through here, go into this OR gate, and continue on to its destination. And then 12 ticks later, or 11 ticks later, pardon, after this is 1, so 1 minus 12 is 11. 11 ticks later, another pulse will come out and shoot down this wire. Now, even though the output of both of those, even though everything, let's say, okay, let me rephrase this. Even though the outputs from signal 1, 2, and 3 are feeding into the same wire and feeding into the same outputs, they won't turn on the light, because what we have here at the end are AND gates. And hopefully you guys know this. If both torches are off, then this last torch will be on, and then the light will turn on. So what happens is, so let's see, so we have a 1 tick and a 12 tick delay, right? So 1 tick goes through here. Let's say it goes into, this is decoder 3. I'll just go ahead and I'll put these signs down here so we can, so you guys can kind of have a reference point of what I'm talking about. Now, even though that 1 tick will come in here and it will, it's hard to explain this here. Let me show it to you first, and then maybe I'll be able to explain a little bit better afterwards. So we're going to hit this button. So the idea of this is, so as you can see, 1 turns on the 1 light, takes a second, 2 turns on the 2 light, also takes a second, Minecraft music, and 3 turns on the 3rd light. Now, so what happens is this signal right here, that's 1 tick, it shoots through this wire into here, and it goes through here really quickly, but it also gets sent into this delay. So this is a 12 tick delay. Do you see the resemblance here? So 12 ticks later, the current will hit this this block right here. At the same time, however, the current from this 12 tick delay here at the beginning in the encoder will come out and go into this 1 tick delay, which you just have to have the same amounts of delay that you have in your decoder, or in your encoder, as you do in your decoder. Then both of these sides will be powered at the same time, and this light will turn on for a fraction of a second. That's the same. It's the same idea. You just have to separate the signal by a certain amount of space. So here we have a 4, 6, and a 1. So a 6 and a 1. And so here we also have a 6 and a 1. And then here we have a 4 and a 1. And then here we have a 4 and a 1. So basically, what this can be used for, some of you might be thinking, what can this actually be used for? I'm going to kind of leave that as a surprise, because that's what this is right here. This is designed for my LP world. Take a good look at it, and maybe make a guess on what it does exactly. I'll give you props if you can figure it out. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to show you this thing that I came up with. I did design this myself. I'm like 100% positive it's somewhere out there on the internet, so I'm not saying I'm the first one who did this, but I just designed this, found it to be extremely helpful, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of me talking about Redstone, and be sure to let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. With that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, and be sure to leave any questions you have in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. All right, peace.